Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over a little blast from the past here. We're going to talk about HEMP Inc. and we're going to talk about what in the world happened to them, why they're no longer tradable, are they still in business, what I emailed the company, if they're even still around, and what my plans are for HEMP Incorporated. So those of you who've been rocking with us for a while, you know the journey with hemp. It was super cheap. I mean, under a penny back in 2020. And then all of a sudden, National Hemp Day rolls around. It shoots up all the way to 4 cents. And then we'll go over the charts and show you kind of what happened to that since then and where they might be trading now, although they're not trading on a normal platform, and what they possibly could have had happen to them to prevent them from trading on platforms such as Fidelity, Thinkorswim, Charles Schwab type platforms. So we're going to take a look at here. I'm on hempinc.com. So remember the king of hempusa.com? Well, they rolled everything over just to Hemp Inc., make it one website. And what makes me kind of think that they are possibly still in business is they still have things that you can order from them, which is kind of interesting. And this website was transferred over to them. And to me, if you were out of business, the website would be completely just shut down. They wouldn't be making changes on it. But what in the world is Hemp Inc.? And so it says the only place to find the highest quality hemp. So they leading supplier of hemp products, hemp-based solutions for your needs, competitive prices, quality to fit your royalty. They have CBG products, and so it's a lot of different things that hemp actually does. And so you'd have to kind of look more into exactly what the whole premise was about Hemp Inc., which if you go to the About Us section, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what their company is or was. Again, I'm not fully sure if we're in business at this point, but if you want to check them out, maybe call that number down there, 877-436-7564. I just went ahead and emailed and asked them if they are still in business and everything like that. So Hemp Inc., they don't have any type of information to the public on their website since the year 2022. All right, we're now in 2025. All right, which makes sense that they're not listed on any of the major exchanges. So let's take a look really quick at the charts and kind of see where they went, like where they came from, where they are now, and why they are where they are. All right, guys, this is January 1st, 2021, and at that point, we were actually about 1.25 cents, so 0.0125, and then it just started slowly going down and down and down till eventually, basically, I mean, we got down to zero and just kind of have been flatlined this past year. And I remember getting an email on Charles Schwab saying that they're no longer tradable on their platform due to a certain rule, and we're going to go over that rule here in a second. But you can see, we were at 1 cent. We were actually as high as about 4 cents at one point, and then it just started slowly started coming down and down and down and down and down. So I checked out a website earlier because I was just curious. I'm like, I wonder whatever happened to these people. And it says that they're on what's called the expert market. And this link will be in the video description. So if you want to read more about it, you're welcome to. I'm not going to go over every single thing here, but it says the expert market. We'll go over that. But this is basically what happened. This rule here says basically the rule 15C2-11. You got to submit your financial disclosures by a certain date to the SEC. And if you don't, you're in danger of potentially getting basically delisted on these major platforms. So I'm assuming that's exactly what they did, was they just didn't turn their stuff in time, which is crazy. So that says, what is the expert market? OTC markets currently operates the expert market as a distinct market tier for a small number of companies. However, on September 28th, this market tier will expand to include a broader range of securities. However, the upcoming range changes to the Rule 15C2-11. Companies that do not make the current information public under the rule will shift to the expert market. So I'm assuming that's what happened to them. Quotes in the expert market will be unsolicited only. This means broker-dealers may use the expert market to meet their best execution responsibilities under FINRA rules and publish unsolicited quotes representing limit orders from the retail institutional investors who are not affiliated or insiders on the company. So who can access it? Well, are basically restricted to public viewing. Only broker-dealers and professional or sophisticated investors are permitted to view quotations in expert market securities. And so basically, and it goes down here, it talks about the gray market and the expert market. And it says gray market is an opaque market where broker-dealers are not willing to or able to publicly trade or quote OTC securities. And then unlike the gray market, where there's no public quote at all, the expert market provides additional price transparency, and it allows unsolicited quoting. So there could be a reason why, I'm seeing on Thinkorswim why we have some little spikes. It looks like you have some volume, not a lot of volume, but there is volume there. So it's all unsolicited type stuff, like you have no access to it unless you're a specific type of trader or investor. All right, so that's what's going on with old hemp. So this is from 2021. So this is, several years ago. So this definitely could have changed, but this is the most up-to-date information I got on one of the OTC market websites. They said that it was the most recent update that they had about it. So what I did is I emailed hemp and just basically asked him, hey, are you guys still in business? Okay, for one. And if you are in business, what are the plans of getting back on a major exchange like a Charles Schwab, Fidelity, things of that nature? Do you have any ambitions to get to that point, is what I did. So when I find out about that, and if I ever find out about that, if they ever email me back and tell me, then I'll make an update video for everybody who may still be holding them, because I actually have a large number of shares of this company. It was hardly any money that I invested in it, and Charles Schwab basically said, hey, look, you basically, the only type of sales that you can do is liquidation sales, meaning you can get rid of it. But if I got rid of it now, the price of it, it would be pennies what I would get. So they offered it, so why don't you just keep it, and if it ever comes back and gets relisted, you can sell it, because there's a good chance that you won't be able to even liquidate it anyway, so you may as well just keep it in your portfolio, and then one day if it ever comes back, you got skin in the game. So that's perfectly fine, because if no one's going to buy it anyway, or can't buy it anyway, then what's the purpose of even trying? So I do currently still hold it, although it wasn't an insane amount of money. Hardly anything at all, like I said. So we'll have to kind of wait it out and see what the future holds for it. But I'm really interested to see if I get an email back. If I do get an email back, 100%, I will make a follow-up video on hemp. And if you don't hear from me, that means they just never email me back. So anyway, guys, if you appreciated this video, if you like our content, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with a friend. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.